Hello, my name is Dantepog. I'm a sound designer, music composer, and technical sound designer for video games. I work on several projects taking on different roles within the audio field. In this reel, I'm going to show you my experience as a technical sound designer. To begin, I want to talk about my role in Perception game. My role in this project was to integrate sounds into the game engine, propose scalable audio mechanics that adapt to gameplay demand on enhanced audio immersion using Wwise tools, and document the entire process. Perception is a project developed in Unity integrated with Wwise. It's an interactive narrative game where the player explores their home and uncovers their story through audio narration. The gameplay in Perception is centered around connecting different narrative objects distributed throughout the house. These objects emit sounds that can only be heard when the player activates a mode we call focus. When this mechanic is activated, the screen darkens and ambient sounds fade out, allowing the player to perceive the sound emitted by these narrative objects. We refer to this as puzzle sounds. To achieve this in Wwise, I organized the actor mixer hierarchy into two main containers, one called environment for sounds below into the real world layer and another called puzzles for sounds only heard in focus mode. The puzzles container is divided into two categories, past and present. Inside past, we have main object sounds and puzzles past sounds. So, to make global changes across all these sounds, I decided to control them using states. I created a state group connect to the core gameplay mechanics called focus, with two states, a state on and a state off. This controls the volume of the environment and puzzle container. When focus is on, the environment container is mute and the puzzle container becomes audible, and the other way around when focus is off. Additionally, to manage internal changes between different puzzle stages, I create another state group called puzzle stage to switch between puzzle level. I also made a separate state group to control the transition between main object and puzzle pass sounds. So, how does this work in-game? When the player activates the focus mechanics, the first sound they hear is the one tied to the main object of the current puzzle level. Then, if the player picks up their object, the switch puzzle state group is triggered, and they hear the sound assigned to the puzzle level present container. And this is when the search begins. Reactivating focus while holding the main object switches the sound from puzzle level present to puzzle past sounds, providing the necessary information to solve the puzzle. If the player drops the main object, the sounds stop emitting. All of this is managed in the game through C# scripts that I programmed to communicate the mechanics developed by the game programmer. Since we needed solid spatialization, we use Wwise spatial audio and audio objects. In the master mixer hierarchy, I created 3 bus categories according to the sound types in the mix. In the main mix bus, I place specialized environmental sound. In the pass-through mix, dialogue and music, and in the audio object bus, the puzzle sounds. In Unity, I also handle the modeling of geometry for the rooms and portals, where each one is assigned a specific auxiliary bus in Wwise with a customized reverb. I also assign global obstruction and occlusion to environmental sound and custom obstruction occlusion settings for each puzzle sound to improve acoustic propagation in the space. Wwise Game Object Profiler helped us fine-tune the implementation, optimize performance, and debug any issues that come up. Finally, I documented each step of the audio implementation and our workflow methodology using Wwise spatial audio features. I also created a Reaper script in Lua using RIA-IMG with the goal of optimizing the workflow of organizing sounds within a project. The script can be imported from my Git repository under the name Dantepog Asset Organization. This script automatically detects the item color on a selected track and allows the user to assign a name to each color. When pressing the Organize Asset button, it creates new tracks named after each color and instantly sends the corresponding items to their respective tracks. This, combined with Wwise script function, significantly improved their workflow. So, to conclude, this experience helped me strengthen my technical skills, optimize workflow, and better understand how sound enhances gameplay. I also learned the importance of documenting each step and maintain clear communication across development teams. And that's it. Thanks for watching.